A picture tells 1,000 words. If true, then it shows how important a cover can be to a book or series. As I began working on cover concepts for book number 3 in the Dreamcatcher Chronicles, I realized I had a problem that plagued me since 2017. I didn't have a visual theme for the whole series. While this was nice, and this was beautiful, and this fit the tone, I needed a plan that would work for all 7 books in the series. What's a common thread for the whole series? When I released The Wintermaker, I settled on a culturally neutral symbol that represented each family in the series. The bear, eagle, marten, deer, spider, loon, fish, and raven. But with the Weber family's dark ties to the fictional Ouijigan clan, the Skull Clan, a theme suddenly appeared. Skulls. So after a quick check with my new graphic designer, I realized we could have a theme that allowed each book to be a bit different. So let's look at the final version of the Fire Handler. As I just mentioned, Lily is represented by the human skull, or the Ouijigan. Since the willow tree is a key element in the series, you can see the branches and roots twisting through the image. Obviously, I love the flame tones of the book since Lily is a fire handler. Like Icarus, Lily flew too close to the sun, so the flames on the skull is a cool touch. But the rest of it is not flame, but 3 spiders, which represent the past, present, and future, or the maiden, mother, and crone motif. For The Wintermaker, which features 13-year-old Biff Forsberg, the image is the bear skull. Thematically, Biff is at the crossroads with his paternal line, part of the heroic Asante Lodge, and his maternal line, part of the Order of Eos. The lurking evil in Lake Manitou is viewed by Lily's family as a horned serpent, so the bear skull has almost horn-like images to reflect Biff's dark characteristics. The title, The Wintermaker, has a mythological and meteorological reason. In Anishinaabe legend, the constellation known as Orion is known to them as the Wintermaker, who brings cold and death to the land. Meteorologically, Hiawatha County experiences the mother of all winter storms, and like Mankato in 1965 and 2023, the sudden deluge threatens a community downstream from a dam. So the ice and frosty blue tones also worked great. Lastly, notice the serpentine coils representing the evil, the horned serpent. And now, my newest book, The Trickster. In world mythology, the raven is viewed as a trickster, which is the skull shown on the cover. In the series, the descendants of Jean Guerin, who once was a black-robed Jesuit priest, is represented by the black raven. Since Levi is Lily's great-grandson, you can see lilies around the skull, reminiscent of how her grandfather Shagobay parted the lilies to bring Joseph Nicolet to Lake Manitou. A cool little touch is how the roots of the willow are creeping into the skull of the raven, a nice visual symbolism for what's happening to Levi in the story. Since this is the debut of The Trickster, I'll read the blurb. Memories of terror and tragedy now lurk deep beneath the waters of Lake Manitou. 4 generations after Lily Weber woke an ancient evil, her great-grandson Levi prepares to do battle with the Wintermaker, a shadowy figure from the era of legends and lore. With the return of Halley's Comet in early 1986, the magic buried within Hiawatha County strengthens as the forces of light and darkness battle for control of humanity's future. Thrust into the center of this epic war, sophomore Levi McPherson had rock and roll dreams until he found himself as the bright light in the darkness of the supernatural world. To protect his loved ones, and humanity if the tales are true, Levi must decide who to trust: his dying Gigi Lily, who claims it's his duty to confront the Wintermaker; the Asanti Lodge, a strange collection of community members pledged to protect him from a nameless evil; or his little brother Joey, whose recent friendship with a wounded raven has turned him into a conduit for the ghosts that haunt Lake Manitou. With the ability to fulfill or destroy prophecy, Levi chooses a third option. He will play the part of the trickster.